I hope you are all going well. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ellen Woodbridge and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. Now, what does that mean for you? I am a creative coach. I come on here and I make cards and I share with you the products that you can purchase from me. So today we are doing something that I promised a while ago. I did promise. I've been playing, or I had played with the Love Santa tag kit. So I've made the tags out of it. Good morning, Margaret. I've made the tags out of it, and now I'm going to make some more tags, but make them into cards, because I want to show you how versatile this kit is. So thank you all for visiting with me a little bit earlier than normal on a Friday. If you are coming on, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell so you get notifications when I'm live or when I upload a video. And if you like my video, within the video, other people can see that I am live or have uploaded a video, and it gets recommended to them. So it does help me immensely. So thank you so much. I am early today. I have a crazy week this week, but I didn't want to miss my opportunity for sharing with you guys, because I always enjoy your company when you're here. Thank you for sharing, Margaret. I appreciate it. And I did have a few technology issues. I thought I scheduled this to all go live. I know it's only Thursday in the US, but it is squarely 11:05 on Friday here, and I've already, thank you so much, darling. I have already had coffee with my stepdaughter and the baby who's still baking, off with David and Louisa as well, and now I'm here with you guys. So please tell me what your plans are for the weekend. Is it Thanksgiving in the US this weekend, or is that next weekend? I know it's coming up soon because everyone is having Black Friday sales. So I always know it's coming when the Black Friday sales are happening. So I'd love to know next week. Thank you, Linda. I'd love to know who owns this set. I'm just getting up my second screen so I'm able to see everyone's comments when I flick around. And of course, I can't log into my computer. Hey Ruthie, thanks for joining. Yes, Thursday evening, Friday, middle of the day, not quite lunchtime yet. So great to see you all. I love that you're coming in and supporting me. I've hit a few milestones over here on YouTube recently, which is very exciting. So I do thank you for all your support, your likes, you watching my videos, all of those things. It all helps, and it is all very much appreciated. I'm just making sure I'm on mute here because I don't want to get the feedback while I get this up. You think I would have been organised and had all of this ready, but no, I did not. Right, okay, I can now go into this video, hopefully. I'd like to view it, not just look at all my backdoor stuff. No, I have to go in the other way because YouTube is being special. Please tell me what your weekend plans are while I wrestle with the technology here, because that's just how life goes, isn't it? Right, okay, I can see myself, I can almost, and I can see comments. Hooray, hooray. Right, so I have you guys here. I have all of this. I've partially prepped to help us along. I've already gone ahead and done all my stamping, but I will show you this kit. And I do hope you guys enjoyed our current sale. I know if you guys are on Thursday, the sale is still happening in the US, but here in Australia it ended last night with some percentages off our ink pads, our paper, our cardstock, and our dies. So I do hope you enjoyed that. But what I'm going to do now is flick you guys over and start making these tags into cards. But of course I'm going to start by making the tags, because I did make that video a while ago, and I think I'm going to partially make the tags, because I may do them ever so slightly differently to how I did them originally. So let's get us all set up here. This is the kit. Comes in this amazing cardboard box. I will go turn off my overhead light. Just let me do one thing here. That's perfect. Oh, thank you. Just the top one, please, David. Look, I've employed my husband, who's always most helpful anyway. He was right there, right when I needed him. So that was perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so who owns this kit and who has played with it? Because there is a very large distinction between owning it and playing with it, I've decided. You can see my little baby wipe up there. I'll just pop that out of the way. And I am eating. Sorry, I'm feeling a bit sick because I haven't eaten since my sweet treat much earlier this morning. Okay. So the kit comes in this awesome box, very useful once we're finished. So you get everything you need, including, oh my dear word, I'm flicking it around. You get a block to stamp with. You get a stamp spot to ink with. So I have already used that and done that. And you also get adhesive. So you get this adhesive, which is our dimensionals, and everything is pre-die cut. And you also get these mini glue dots. So they are adhesive, so you just pop them off, pop them on the project, and then take off the backing. For my hands, for those of you who don't know, I do have a neuropathy which affects my hands, so these are a little bit fiddly for me, so I do pass them on to my granddaughter, and she uses them in her crafting, which is perfect. So it comes with, oh, I'm about to lose a stamp. It does come with this sweet stamp set. See, I knew I was going to lose that. So I've seen this stamp set used quite a bit recently for alternative projects. So you've got Love, Santa, Joy. You've got some holly berries, a present, your frond. You've got special delivery to and from that you can put on the back of the tags. Always useful to have a to and a from. You've got Aunt Bright, Christmas and Merry. So you can do Merry and Bright, Merry Christmas, which is fantastic. So I've already used that stamp set. So these are the tags. Oh no, I'm missing a gem, but that's okay. These are the tags that I have previously made. I am yet to put the twine in them, but some of these, especially this one, when we do it today, I will need to pop the baker's twine in, and while I see it, I'm going to grab that end so then I'm not searching for it later. So these are the 4 tags. Now, I have already done some pre-stamping of the frond stamp on this one, so I think this is going to be the one I start with. So I'll just pop these other ones out of the way, and we will quickly start tag by tag. And then we will create the card as we create the tag. So I'm just going to pop. It's not going to like me. It's going to need my scissors just to pop that out. Okay, just making sure, yes, everything. And what do I need? We come with these die cuts, so the colors in this set, which I will need to know. So we've got all the instructions here that are in the kit that tell us we need to stamp the Love Santa, how we adhere it, what adhesive we use, and how much twine, and so on. And please excuse me, so on and so forth for each project. So for each project, it tells you exactly what supplies you need as well, which is great. I love that. And it must be on the back. On the back, it tells us our coordinating colors. So this yellow is our bumblebee. And I'm going to need, this is the tag I'm copying, I'm going to need a postage stamp shape, and I'm going to need my pre-stamped joys. So you get, this whole sheet is pre-die cut, and all I had to do was stamp onto the die cut and then pop it out. And you also get a sheet of die cut shapes, and I'm going to need one of these fronds. Okay, and there we go. So I'm just going to pop all my surplus die cuts out of the way so we've got a bit of room. Okay, so I'll pop that there so you can see what we're playing with. So if you're popping in, please be sure to say hello, because I would love to know you are here watching. So I'm just going to use my liquid glue. And this tag comes together just so super easily if you can move things. So I know roughly where it's going to go. So I'm just going to pop the glue on the postage stamp mat and pop that just like that. Now my stamping on this isn't perfect, and I am totally okay with that because it's handmade, and the person who I give this to isn't really going to care that it's not perfect. Just let me change that to live chat. Okay, sorry, I'm just making sure I'm not missing any of the chat. You guys are very, very quiet today, but that's okay. So what I want to do is just lay this down, and you can see the fronds underneath. So just like that. I purposely didn't adhere a couple of these pieces just so there's a bit of extra dimension to the project. So the dimensionals that come in the kit, I'm going to pop 2 on. Now in these instructions it does tell us to use 2, so that's what I am going to do. And then the next thing I'm going to think about is what card base I am going to put this on. So I do have some gems just over here that go perfectly around here, but I'm not sure if I'm going to put some of the gems on the card. Now as you can see, I can't, unlike the Santa, snip off this hole for our twine. So I'm definitely going to need some twine, and because it's a card and it's going on a card, I'm going to need a little less than if it was going on a present. So I'm just going to grab out that much That is actually, and I'll have to tell you in centimeters, so that's 22 centimeters I grabbed out. And I'm just going to pop it in the middle, and even for what we're going to use it for, that is probably a little bit too much, but that's okay. Hey Lisa, how are you? It's chilly here today as well. Thank you. I got my nails done yesterday. Thank you for noticing, Linda. I saw someone else's nails and I went, oh, that's such a lovely color. So, and it was so lovely. I copied them and did that myself. My nail lady wanted to do something else, but I wasn't keen for it, so I didn't do it. So I just pop the loop through, do that, and I'm going to do the same on this one. So while I've got the twine going, I'm actually going to do my original ones, or at least this one, while I'm here. Hello, Miss Heidi. Thank you. Now, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you're liking what you're seeing. Of course, I'm not using my ribbon scissors, so this is not cutting so well because these are my utility slash paper scissors that are pretty blunt, but they do exactly what I need them to do. And this is twine, so I don't need the ends to be absolutely perfect because, well, this one that I'm doing now is getting tied onto a gift. So I'm thinking here, looking at the colors here, and let me flip over. So we've got Bumblebee, which is the yellow. We've got Just Jade, which is the color of the front. We've got Night of Navy, Polish Pink. Where's my originals? So I've got some hints of Polish Pink here, and Poppy Parade. So what I was thinking was like a Night of Navy base. Oh yes, sharing is also very welcome. Thank you, Heidi. Margaret did say earlier that she had shared this out, which I always appreciate. I was thinking of Night of Navy card base, and then, because then that's nice, moody and broody. See, this is why I don't do much ribbon and twine on screen, because I faff about and I make it look 10 times more difficult than what it is, and now I'm getting frustrated. Just let me open this up. Haha. Now we've got a big hole to put it through. This will go through perfectly fine. Right. No, that one's not through. Big deep breaths. We will get there. My fingers will do what they're told. Okay, so that is now my tag done. So that's my original. And I was thinking maybe we could pick up some of the red or the Just Jade. I will just see. And this one is a really big tag, so I don't think we need to add anything crazy to the cards. Okay, I think past Ellen has been very, very kind to future or right now Ellen, and has a card base. Thank you for liking my nails, Heidi. I was just, oh, that's 2 card bases, even better. I was just feeling going a bit different and going for like it's a blue, but it's not, yeah, it's more of a not quite navy blue. If you remember some of our older colors, it's very not quite navy. Okay, so this is this one. So we don't actually need much, but I am thinking a little, like even just a strip down the middle of Bumblebee will just be perfect. So I've got this piece here, that is not quite the height of the project, but I do think, sorry, I've got a few things everywhere at the moment because I've been crafting while at karate, watching the children. So what I'm doing here, I could do it on here too, is just have a look. So if I did a 5 centimeter strip, I can always go smaller. I just think that will look nice and it'll just separate the layers. Just going to have just going to munch a little bit here. So see, that brightens it up and breaks it up. So you can see there, just like that, that has been brightened up. And you've got to think, we don't have our gems on yet. So we do have that. And I like that for just a very, very, very simple card. And I'm going to pop this on dimensionals, and of course I will cut our twine ends. So very simply, how to turn the tag into a card. How many kids do you have? I have 2 Lies. I've got Lavender, who is 17, and Owen, who is 16. Yes, they are very close in age. So I currently have one who has just started year 12. And I've got one who in February next year will be starting year 11. So they're both basically seniors at school, which is a bit scary. I don't know, that isn't centered, but this top piece or top part just doesn't want to move. Yeah, it's a bit scary thinking about that, like, next stage of parenting. Very, very weird. No, wrong one. Not that one. This one. Okay, definitely going to use some dimensionals. Oh, Heidi, you're lovely. So Heidi, are you north or south at the moment? Because we're all a bit stuck, or some of us are a bit stuck in Australia. There's still some border restrictions happening. So I'm just using the dimensionals that come in the kit. Yes, I will eventually run out of them, and that's okay. I have plenty of dimensionals in my life. You're still in Queensland, okay. Just pull these off and pop this on, and pop on our gems that come in the kit. They are stunning, our faceted gems. And then we will call this one done. Now, the whole point of this tag kit, these tags are super duper easy to pop together. I don't even think this is on straight. So we're just going to go with it and not have it straight. Now, I am actually going to grab my ribbon scissors for this bit, and I'm just going to snip these there. Probably could have liked it a bit longer, but can't change it now. Okay, so done that. Grabbing, I do have another sheet of these somewhere. They are here. So I need my yellows and my pinks. These are in the teeniest bag known to man that I snipped off. Okay, itchy nose, and I need my take your pick tool. So we went big, small, because I don't have to think, because it is pre-designed. I'm going to go small here because slightly different, and a big one down here, and then grab our yellow and go small. Let's see if I can change that. Bit more of a jaunty angle there, and small. Okay, so that is our first tag made into a card done. So I'm quite happy with that. Just pop these off to the top. I'll swap out the joy, and what is next is my Santa. So let's grab what we need for the Santa. So I've got the pre-printed cutout. Okay, and then I need the Just Jade seal. I call it a seal because that's what it looks like. It's the scallop piece. And then I did 2 varying Love Santa tags, neither of them which are centered, but as I said, handmade. So that is the basis of what we need to do. Okay, so I am going to, I just thought I'd spare you the stamping since we are making these into cards. You didn't need to see all the stamping. All Australia's on your bucket list, Lisa. That'll be fun. So because we can cut off this twine loop, that's what I'm going to do. So just snip it off, and it's as if it was never there. And now we just have a Santa, and I'm probably going to even, so see how the Love Santa's there? I'm probably even going to bring that out a lot more for the card, and maybe even do a landscape card. So I'll just put together the sentiment on the scalloped piece first, and then we will grab a card base. So I'm thinking, because I know this is printed on white, but because his beard is vanilla, I know I'm feeling the vanilla, or I could do a I've got a navy base here, so let's just try it, and let's just close those scissors, because that could end in disaster for me, and I don't want to be stabbed. I can't do it this way, but what I can do, I just wanted to play with placement. So I kind of like, when you're comparing them, I kind of like it being off a little bit more, and then I'd sprinkle the gems around a bit differently, but I'm not liking the Night of Navy. So I think I might try something a little different. 2 boxes, David. Yes, oh, David's happy his wine has been delivered. it's okay to be more of a demo for yourself, Therese. Sorry, I've missed stuff there, but that's okay. What's the little blood between friends? Sorry, dark humor. Exactly. No, you're a happy shopper who enjoys their discount. We are all demonstrators, and the word hobby I really don't like. You're a happy shopper, a happy stamper who's a demonstrator and gets a discount. I'm just going to try something here, only because I have it here. It may look, yes, no. That is not going to work. But I'm thinking a Just Jade card base would look very, very pretty, and I haven't been nice to myself, and I don't have a card base pre-printed. And do you know what I could do? I could even just add a layer of vellum. That would totally work. It doesn't have to be an actual colour. I could just do that. Okay, so scoring lengthways at half, which for our cardstock is 10.5 centimetres, then 14.85 is halfway. So there you go. And then one card base for future Ellen to say thank you to me right now. Because if you're cutting one card base, you might as well be cutting and scoring two. There you go. I'm glad you liked that explanation, Heidi, because you'll still like, I love that a lot of my team are happy stampers. Oh, maybe I'm not loving it on this. Maybe I am loving this.
Is this something you ordered?
Turn it round. Bring it here. Can I look at the box?
Yeah.
Oh, it's your solar pump.
What's my
Oh my God. God help me, everyone. God help me. Right. I'm going to stick with this, and I think I'm going to put a layer of vellum. This may work for one of our other cards, and I think it will work for like our car one. So I'll just pop it to the side. And I will grab my vellum. I keep on raiding my karate bag here. I'll be sharing a photo of my karate bag because I had my onstage bag all loaded up, including the mini the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So I've had it all loaded up. I think I'm just going to go 1/2 centimetre smaller here. And that means I need to make this 10 centimetres, or you scooch it over to 1/2 centimetre and cut that off. Depends on which way you want it to work. Okay. Trimmer. I love that my trimmer lives just above my head. It never takes up any extra space. So what are you guys holding yourself back from? Buying this kit? I think I've missed a comment somewhere or other here. So I'm just a bit kerfuffled at this stage. I think, do you know what? I'm not sure I love that either. Okay. This is the fun of card making. See, I like that. Very, very, yes, I like that. And they'll all be up on dimensions. but I'm going to make it smaller, so then hopefully they're breaking out of here. I'll show you and see if I can explain. On stage. Oh, that's so exciting, Lisa. I did my unboxing over here the other day of that. So I've made this mat just a bit smaller. And see how he... Oh, I may even want to take... Stay up there. I may even want to take another ½ centimetre off, I think. Just so, because I want him like breaking out of the square. So just line it up with ½ centimetre. Line this up so we know we're taking an even amount off each side. But hopefully you can see where I'm going. Lisa, myself, absolutely gobsmacked with how quickly they came, and I was on a meeting with Stampin' Up yesterday, and I told them how gobsmacked I was. So I don't know if Australia Post has finally... so see how Santa's body and the Love Santa tag are breaking out and layering over. That's the look I was going for. So let's put our Santa on some dimensionals. So this kit is available, and now I'm giving you options that if you didn't want to use it, or you don't send many gifts and they're going, well, why would I buy it because I don't send gifts? This will give you a whole total new idea to use it for cards. Yes. Although our ordering was, we're having obviously trouble, like everywhere else in the world, getting our supplies. So our order at what we could order was a lot less of an offering compared to normal, which is fine. And yeah, I'm just hoping we've got as much as we possibly can for our customers when it goes live on the 4th of January. So that is my hope, and I'm happy to forego some things to have things available to our customers and just have things safely here. So I want to overlap the Santa, and I want to have this breaking out. Oh, maybe that's a bit too far. Can I very carefully? Yes, I can. And I didn't rip a thing. Hooray! Right. Concentration, concentration. About there. Perfect. Really, really like that. So now I am going to pop glue on my card base. So Heidi, I'm assuming you attended the event. Have you got your order yet? I know I'm making a large assumption, but it's in my head that you were at the event. Virtually, of course, because everyone was there virtually. Okay, I'm having major straightness issues today, and that's okay. So, we have take your pick, and where's my original friend my original friend is right here, and we went, I am going to go here. I wish I had have had the little one on the inside and then the big one not there. But anyway, now this would, if I had been thinking, this would look fantastic embossed. That would look really nice, and I could have matched his swirls. But that is card number 2, going for very, very simple, but could also emboss this layer. So that is card 2. Just, you know, keep it simple, but stepping it up from where we were. Okay. Now we have our card. So this is where I think I am going to, so I'm going to take my special delivery. I think I'm going to use the Just Jade background for this one. And we need the pink, and so the polished pink and Poppy Parade, like polka dot. I know, they're like starry polka dotty things. This is a little scalloped piece. I love that everything's here, but I'm not, I'll just have to disengage the bit that I ripped. And the car. I know so many people go away for Christmas Day, but you know what? I could think of nothing worse than carting all the presents with you, trying to keep them all a secret. Oh my God, that would do my head in. Oh, you received your goodies super quick as well. Oh my Lord. I have not added anything up yet. So for this one, I am just going to do a little bit of fussy cutting around the top 2 loops to remove our, to remove the Baker's Twine tag loop. So it does not have to be perfect. I just don't want to see any white because this is cut perfectly around all those bits. And there you go. That was terribly hard. Okay, so we've got this. I just need to pull away this extra paper which ripped. Luckily, it didn't rip the tag. So we've got that. And what we did is, I think just a couple of dabs of glue and we can line this up. So once again, super duper easy. So you can see I've used teeny dots, teeny dots. Now let me look at the original here because oh no, I didn't get that one wrong. I just think this one's a bit more over. That's okay. That's better. Perfect. Perfect. So I'm just going to leave that sit there to adhere for a few seconds. And I'm going to see if this card, look at that. That pops off so beautifully on that. But do I need, that would look perfect. So I'm going to trim this piece that I had down a little bit more So what width are we looking at here? So just using my grid mat. So if I did 7.5 by 7.5 by 12.5. And I won't do that actual measurement at 12.5. I will go a titch under. Now don't worry, I will be keeping this as an amazing scrap of vellum, so I won't be getting rid of that. So I think I've basically taken almost the same off each side, but that's fine. So pop that on there. That is perfect. Do I want to put this on dimensionals or just keep it totally flat? Do you know what? I want to put it flat on here, but then pop up the vellum, I think. Okay, so vellum and wet glue do not go together nicely at all. So I'm going to use our Stampin' seal. We could only get, oh, Heidi's going to tell you what we could get. We could only get one celebration item. We could get the otters for celebration. We could get the heart and home, which we could pre-order as part of the Stampin' Share experience. And we could get some of the daffodil stuff, which I wasn't totally enamored with. But I know there's going to be so many beautiful things made with it. It's just not my thing, and that's okay. And the rainbow dies, but not the rainbow stamps, but I can work with those dies without the stamps. If you were my dimensionals, where would I have put you, everyone? Because they are currently missing. Oh, 14 otter stamps. Oh my god. There are some giveaways happening at Heidi's. No idea. None at all. Okay, I don't need any dimensionals. I shouldn't be eating during my live, but it's that or feeling very sick, so I'll choose a mouthful and choking, apparently. Okay. Now my dimensionals. No, I don't want saggy middles, so I'm just going to balance this all the way down. Oh, sorry, I missed who that was. Right, and she probably ordered the maximum amount of everything as well, Heidi. No doubt. Or the maximum of the consumables. Okay. I'm just going to burnish this edge again because it is annoying me. Much better. The amazing power of the bone folder. So considering the size of this die card, I didn't actually have to use an exorbitant amount of dimensionals. So I think that's pretty good. Okay, so see that little bit of a fluffy side? That car is not adhered evenly at all. I found my other dimensionals, but I think I actually need minis for this one. So I will grab my single strip of minis that I have left. I've used all the outsides. Where did it go? Aha, you were hiding. How rude. So, I think this is coming together nicely. So besides embossing some pieces, is there anything different you would have done with these? Because I'd love to know. No, stamps and dies are not cash and carry. That's correct. Yeah, that's what I thought, Heidi. I thought it was enough, and I think it's because the Santa's so plain. The vellum, I don't know, it didn't suit it, but because the presents, oh dear, dimensional stuck to the finger completely. I can't get that off now. I can get the backing off, but not the dimensional. Come on. Off, thank you. Because the presents are so busy, I think it just worked better. It's amazing. Sometimes, surprisingly, vellum isn't the answer. I know. Oh, please excuse me. I do realise that is a scary concept for some. Okay. Pop that little bad boy in there. Now, I think I still do like it in that positioning, but which way? No, I definitely prefer it going that way. And once again, it is breaking that barrier. So I'm covering the layer of the tag, the layer of the vellum, and the card base, which kind of draws all your layers together beautifully. Now, what have we done here? And let me consult my instructions for our car. Where's our car? Our car is here. Does it tell me where to put the gems? It does. So it just has 1, 2, and 3. Okay, of clears. I just wanted to check. That's very, very hard on screen to show you how the gems look like in the instructions. But I may even go a bit rogue. They have used big ones or little ones? I think they've used 1 big and 2 little. So I kind of like that one now. This one just up here. See, so we're going outside of the bounds of the tag, and then this one right there. So then we've got the focus on the special delivery. That is card number 3, and we are up to our final project. So our final project is our Christmas tree. So let me grab that die cut out. So the beautiful, beautiful Christmas tree. Let me place that rubbish in the bin. So just jade tree here, and this will be uber easy to cut out our tag threading piece. If I can hold the tag die cut properly. Okay, so that is that off, and now we just have a Christmas tree. So we have a bit of poppy parade here. We actually have every colour here on our tree, and this is all gemmed up, and we've also got polished pink. Should we go crazy and grab a piece of polished pink and just for curiosity, because would you believe I have a card base of polished pink here that looks rather funky if just bear with me 1 second. I do have an idea. So I'm loving the polished pink for the card base, but I'm thinking I may have a something. Oh, I don't think I do. I was going to see, I'm going to use a scrap. I thought I had a larger scrap. But pink and navy blue always look so fantastic together. Can you see where I'm going? So what I think I'm going to do is just do a smaller mat to make the tree pop, but to tie in all the polished pink. Yes, I could, but I should also put some there anyway, Heidi, so we know it's on the road, and I probably should put some under the Santa as well. See, just finishes it off. Should we put some under the Santa so he's not hanging there midair? I've just used the dark on the vellum. Should we put some under the Santa? I'm going to cut some Night of Navy cardstock, and then, because I'm loving that combo. Yes, okay. Heidi loves it. Wings on the Santa? No, not happening. Crap. I thought Louisa was still under me. I thought I was hitting her in the head, but I am not. So I shall not need to apologise to her, not today anyway. Oh look, I've got 2 pieces of cardstock. Let's not get all hasty and wasted, hey? Okay, so I'm just going to go 1 centimetre, and then if I need to take off more, I can. Yes, he can fly, but only with the help of the reindeer, because he slides down chimneys, or like in my house, we leave out a key for Santa. We have a very, very special key, and Santa uses it to get in, and then he locks up on the way out. He's very, very house proud for us all, and looks after all of our houses on Christmas Eve. Right, so let's see how this is. Oh, too big. I think I need to make that another whole centimetre smaller. It's okay. It's only cardstock. Got to try before we're happy. I like the colour. It was just a bit overwhelming. Okay. Whoops. Okay, and bring our tree back. Much nicer. Just a lot better proportions with the tree. Although I do kind of wish it had a pot at the bottom. So I may see if I have a little square of like soft suede or something similar, which I do, and just create a little pot. See, just a little pot for the bottom. Because it looks like it's floating because it's a tag. Okay, so let me see what width I would like that. So I just want to cut this at 1.5 centimetres. So 1.5 centimetres. I think, I'm hoping, if not, I've got plenty more paper here. Oh, I don't have any silver. That is perfect. I don't actually have any silver foil left. I've used it all. I can tell you I do not have a piece big enough to do what you're thinking of, but yes, that will be good. But the whole purpose of these kits is keeping it simple. So that is exactly where I am going with these. So just a titch of glue. It doesn't matter that this is too long because it's a scrap anyway. Now see, that just finishes that tree off, because that's perfect as a tag, because it's just going to be swinging on a present. But because we're putting it on a card, it just needed a little something. Okay, I found my old dimensionals that I would love to use up. So support our star, because that's the star of the tree. Boom, boom. And just like we did before, go down the tree. Make sure we're giving it support, and probably 3 across the bottom. Bye, Linda. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, Maureen. Yes, I agree that big one, but I see what you mean. I just wanted it a little bit bigger. But yes, that big piece was way too big. But better to start bigger than to have it too small, because you can't add cardstock. Yes, you have a great weekend too, Linda. And for anyone watching the replay straight away, we just have to wait until the video processes to see any live chat. So I did have a viewer go, I can't see the live chat, but YouTube has to do their thing and process the video before you can see and reply to everyone live. Okay, so we've got that. Now I am going to be smart this time And because it's a lot smaller, I'm going to, don't do this to me on the last card. This is all because I haven't recapped it. And there goes the glue. Right. Just going to put that excess glue on the back of my hand, otherwise it'll all be a gluey mess when I pop on the lid. So line that up. Oh, I'm loving the non-traditional polish pink. Now, we haven't done our sentiment. So I've got the And Bright, which I stamped before. And I have our Poppy Parade scalloped piece. And I have our Bumblebee Merry, which I also stamped. So they are all our pieces. Don't get glue in your hair, Ellen. Right, so as per what we did before, I am going to grab my silicone mat because I have a feeling this might turn into a bit of a gluey, sticky mess because I know myself a little too well. Oh, I'm so glad you like them. I know the colours, I'm so happy with that. So I'm just going to put a tinsy bit of glue right there. Okay, and then I'm going to very carefully put the And Bright. Okay. We're not doing too bad. I've been live for an hour and 10 minutes and I am finishing the final card. I'm thoroughly impressed with this. This is such a great kit. Okay, so then I'm going to very carefully flip this over and I'm going to put glue on the And Bright. Pray for me. Line this up in the rough, correct direction. And then I'm going to put this onto there. And we call that done once we put dimensionals on the back. Okay, so I've got a bit of excess glue, but I can deal with that. So I'm going to reinforce this join by popping the dimensionals over that buttered up join. And then we're going to use the edges because the dimensionals aren't finished until you have used all of these edges. Okay, I'm going to pop one here, and then if you were my sheet of minis, you'd be back over here quietly waiting. I'm going to pop one there and just one there and one there. It's so weird with the bigger ones, they don't need quite as much support as the smaller ones. Do you know what, I'm going all majorly, let's make sure it's all good because it is 3 pieces buttered together. I'm going to make sure it's got all the support in the world. I have, but Stampin' Up's one is fine. It's just I hadn't recapped it. I have no issue with this, and I have no issue doing it. I feel the fine tip ones, and from what I've seen, they clog up just as much if you leave the lid off. So in fact, this is very easy for me to unclog. I've had no issues unclogging it, and yeah, I've got all my holders for this, and it just works for me. So David's outside very happily setting up his new pump for his fountain. It's very cute. Very, very cute. Okay, now let me see that everything is shiny. I do have an extra backing piece hanging on just there. Ah, get off. Right, it's off. Just let me, right, I can go back over there. And we are going to, right, I'm going to put this, once again, going over all 3 layers. So we've got it over, going over the tag, over the mat, and then extending to the card base. Now, we get to fill in the holes with all the pretty colours. So, take your pick tool for the putty end. I'm just going to put 1. I think I'm going to do 2. So it's just yellow and pink. That is it. There. Well, I'm not filling them all in. I'm just doing a couple, because I've completely run out of the yellow ones, or I will have once I get here. That's sad. I must have used too many of the yellow ones on something else. So 1, 2, and 3. There you go. 2, 2, 2. Right, so we have a bit of bling on that, which is awesome. And that actually totally completes our 4 tags into cards. I also have a feeling that the larger cardstock and the little thicker ones use, so maybe they don't. That's funny, Heidi. And then when this glue dries, which it has, I just ball it up because I haven't touched anything, and it's in the bin, and I am just a titch sticky. So the last thing we need to do is ground this center. So I've now got my light smoky slate, and I'm just going under here, and then I'm going to take the color lifter, and do you know what, I may want to even extend this a titch this way and that. That's a bit better. And then I'm going to take the color lifter. Now this doesn't actually lift color per se, it actually pushes the color deeper into the cardstock. So I'm just going to lighten it up because I don't need it. That looks so much better just grounding him. Love it. So we have our 4 cards. We've used a little bit of cardstock. So the main, oh, there's a gummy bit of glue. So the main things I have used out of the kit, which is the Love Santa tag kit, I have used cardstock. I've used one pair of blends. So the pair of blends I have used are our Smoky Slate blends pair, and I've used some vellum. So I've stuck pretty true to the kit, really, and this is what we have. So I'm pretty impressed by that. So this is an amazing card kit that is only available while stocks last. Great for a gift, great to use with nieces or nephews. So you can definitely get things going with them. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Heidi. Just, you know, if you're sharing them on social media, give me a tag so I can see what you've done with them and give me a little credit for the inspiration. That'd be appreciated. Oh, I'm glad you love them, Lisa. I'm really glad. Thank you so much for your company. I hope you have an amazing weekend, and I will be back on Tuesday to share some more projects with you. I've got class on Sunday, and I'll be back with you guys on Tuesday as normally scheduled. So have an amazing weekend. I hope you have time to get crafty, and if you want to purchase anything, I do have the link to my online store already in the description. Thanks, guys. Bye.